What's up, everybody? I'm up in the Uinta Mountains right now, and I think we need to cook outside. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chronicles of Chef. I'm Scott Hamilton, and today we're cooking over a live fire. We're making some delicious chicken and green beans. It can be done at home. It can be done on the barbecue, oven roasted. We do all this fun stuff, but look at these beautiful mountains. How can we not cook on a fire? Let's get cooking. All right, now that we got the fire going, let's get inside. Let's see what we're going to cook. All right, so the fire is going. We're gonna let that cook down to nice coals. We're gonna set up a grill that's gonna hang over the top. It's gonna be awesome. But for what we're cooking today, we're gonna do some green beans. Super simple side. You don't have to do it over the fire, but I love taking this camping and doing it outside because you can wrap it up in tinfoil, throw it on the fire, throw it on the side of the fire, throw it on the grill. You can do it on a flat top. You can do it in a saute. You can oven roast it. There's all sorts of options. It's the same ingredients that you mix in all together, and it's super good. So first things first, I have a pound of green beans. We're going to throw in 1 onion, chopped up, nice and simple. Then we got some rosemary and thyme that are fresh, about a tablespoon altogether. So 1.5 teaspoons of each. We're just going to sprinkle that in. See how easy this is? And then we're going to do a tablespoon of garlic, minced up. And then this is where it gets fun. We're going to do some soy sauce. Just a little bit, just to add a little umami, add a little fun. Talk about tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half. Nothing really that crazy. We're going to do some mustard, add a little bit of heat and a little bit of zing, a little bit of that acidity that we're going to need on this. So this one is a garlic whole grain mustard, yellow mustard, whatever you want to use. Apparently it wanted to escape driving up to the mountains today, but we're gonna do about a tablespoon. This is like the law of tablespoons apparently right now. Then to round this all out, and because it's delicious, Bonneville seasoning from High Desert Kitchen. It is all the things that we need added to this. And again, with this, usually about a pound of veggies, pound of meat, you want to use about a tablespoon. So again, going with our rule of tablespoons here, we got about a tablespoon of our Bonneville seasoning. Whatever herb seasoning you want to use. If you like Italian, sure, go ahead and use it. If you like Cavender's, that's another Greek seasoning that I really love to use. This has replaced that as of late. But whatever you want to do. You want it spicy, put a spicy one in there. You want to go more barbecue flavors, put some more barbecue flavors in there. The fresh herbs are going to do great justice to everything. It's going to brighten it up. Thyme and rosemary are going to match most things that you're going to throw on here. So it's going to be okay. We don't need to salt and pepper this because of the salt in here and the salt in here. Everything's going to be a-okay. Then about a tablespoon, a couple glugs of some olive oil, avocado oil, canola, whatever oil you want to use. And then we're just going to give this a nice toss. There's that. Oh, yeah. Whoop. We're losing some. We're getting crazy, but oh, it smells so good. Next thing we're going to do with this guy. Oh, yeah. Super fresh. Delicious. Now, we're going to make our little pouch. So we're going to go ahead and give ourselves a nice square. We want these kind of like maybe an 1 to 2 inch layer thick of deliciousness. So we're going to drop these guys right down on just like that. Oh, all those onions. Make sure we get all of this deliciousness into here. Just kind of flatten this out. Make sure that we got everything all evenly coated. Whoop. And now, what I do is I'm going to kind of tuck in this side here. Give us a good wall. Tuck in the side here. Again, giving us a nice wall. And I'm going to just fold this into more or less the center. Okay. And then we're going to fold this guy. Oh, pinch. Fold him into the center. Now this one, I'm going to leave pretty loosely wrapped because I double wrap. Because you never know what's going to happen on that fire. Your tongs are going to grab it. It's going to rip, giving yourself a little extra safety net so that you don't lose the whole thing into the fire. How many times I've done that while cooking in the mountains and it's just lost forever? Too many. But we're going to repeat that process. But this one, I'm going to go just a hair tighter. There we go. We're going to go like this. We're going to kind of give ourselves a little bit of a lip. Bring this guy in. And what we're going to do here is we're going to just kind of tuck these guys in together so it kind of pulls it nice and tight. And there's that. And we are gonna cook our green beans just like that. We can flip it over, everything's gonna be fine. We're not gonna have leakage. Everything is gonna be good to go because it's relatively sealed. Any pockets or any holes is gonna let some steam out, which we want. We don't want them to get too soft. We wanna make sure that they still have some good crunch to them. But there's that. What else are we gonna cook? Great question. All right, the next thing that we got going is some chicken thighs. Bone in, skin on. Oh, it's gonna be delicious. We got about a tablespoon of garlic going in here. We got another tablespoon or so of our rosemary and thyme. We're gonna throw that in there just to kind of give this a whole matchy kind of thing. We got King's Peak. Oh, nice barbecue, smoky notes, a little sweet, little heat. It's gonna be great. We're gonna do about, let's see. We got, this is 2.78 pounds. So we're gonna do closer to like 2.5 tablespoons of King's Peak seasoning from High Desert Kitchen. And then I did an exploratory thing, made some hot pepper toom, and I have mixed emotions about it, and I'm trying to figure out ways to enjoy it more. I put it on Philly cheesesteaks, and I did like a Philly cheesesteak burrito. It's a whole video that I'm working on. Oh, the burritos turned out great. This by itself is a little much. So I'm hoping that this will be a great marinade to put on here. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of that. And if you just had regular toom, do it to it. Don't even worry about the fresh garlic. Just do straight toom. But we got that. And then just to kind of help give us a little bit of liquid and whatnot, and kind of, again, just kind of matching the things that we're making, we're going to give it a couple dashes of soy sauce just to kind of give us some liquid, something to work with. We're going to throw in our chicken thighs. There's that. Oh, yeah. Oop. We don't want you. We want you out. There we go. We're just going to give this a nice massage. Let all those flavors hang out together. And I got a hickory brown sugar barbecue sauce that we're going to glaze with this as they're cooking. And I think that is going to be delicious. Ooh, skin's falling off on that one. We're going to let these all sit together, and then we will wrap them nicely in their own skin when it's time to throw them onto the grill. For now, we're going to let these hang out, let the fire cook down to get some good coals to get cooking over a live fire. It's going to be great. All right, so we've got our coals looking really good. I like to do what I'm doing, like a hanging kind of cooking rack like this. I really like to make sure that I give myself good boundaries and visuals, and look down and make sure that my coals are generally in there, and I put some sticks around it. They're gonna catch on fire. It's gonna add some extra heat. It's okay. It helps me know that I'm keeping my coals where they need to be. We're gonna take our nicely wrapped up chicken thighs, and we're gonna throw them in here, and we're cooking. Let's go. One thing to remember when you're cooking chicken thighs, anything with chicken skin on, you don't want that chicken skin to go directly onto the high heat because you need everything, all the fat underneath it, to render down. When you're doing that, it's going to render down, and that's going to give you a crispy skin. If you render fat, you crisp up the skin, all the fat underneath that skin is going to render out later, and it's going to leave it all rubbery. So, not much heat up here. It's going to slowly cook it down. We're going to get good heat coming from the top. It's going to render down that fat. It's going to bring the fat all down into the chicken, tasting delicious, and that's what's going to give us really good crispy skin. All right, so we've kind of messed with the fire a little bit, making sure that our coals are staying nice and hot. We're going to go ahead and give these guys a quick flip, see how we're doing on the other side. Nice. Whoop, it's falling apart a little bit. That's okay. These are actual competition chicken thighs, so it can fall apart a little bit. There we go. Very nice. We're gonna give these guys another quick flip, but this time we're gonna kind of open them up. Not have them protected as much by the skin. We're probably about close to a third, maybe halfway through this cooking process. So it's looking good there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna let these cook just a hair longer like this before we toss them in some barbecue sauce. All right, so we're gonna move some of these coals around. We got some great heat happening over here, and I love that. Oh, break these guys up. But I want to kind of soften up this heat. We're just going to kind of thin this out just a little bit. Give us a really, really hot spot over here. All right, so we're about halfway through the cooking process, so we're going to go ahead and throw our green beans. We're just going to toss them in off to the side, not directly under the coals. We're not trying to burn them. We want them to cook, start seeming but good searing on it, and we'll rotate them as we need. Ooh, it's smelling good. It's beautiful. I'm excited. Ah, there you go. We're gonna sauce up our bowl with some barbecue sauce. Oh yeah. We don't need a whole lot, just a light coating of it, you know? It's clogged. So we're just go like this. There we go. First things first, we're gonna rotate this 1/4 degree. Let that side cook now. We're gonna do that flip about every 3 to 5 minutes. We're gonna throw this guys right in here. Oh yeah. Ooh, it's getting hot. We're just gonna kind of give it a nice little toss. That one is stuck down there. Doesn't want to come unstuck. There it is. There we go. Oh yeah. Ooh, it's toasty toasty. All right. Throw this back over here now. Oh yeah. And we're gonna do this process at least one more time. Ooh, chicken skin. Oh yeah. All right. We're gonna get our chicken in here one last time, and then we're gonna foil it. And we're also gonna take this guy, throw him directly on there. I think this is the 3rd time that I've cooked on this kind of cooking instrument, contraption. I might have overcooked the chicken. I might have charred it a little much. I think the chicken itself is gonna be fine, but I think I might have gone a little too crispy, a little too charry on the skin. It's delicious though, but it's a little on the burnt side. For live fire and barbecue, I think it's gonna be just fine. Look at that. I'm pretty sure that these guys are gonna be done. We're gonna, hear that sizzle. We're gonna kind of open them up right here. Take a look, see as we put them on this plate. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just pull these guys right off. Actually, you know what? We're gonna make our life simple. It's hot down here by the fire. We're just gonna go ahead and slide these green beans and all the delicious glory right onto this platter. Oh man, that is smelling so good. It's gonna be really, really hot, but still a little crunchy to them, not overcooked. Oh man. Those herbs, a little bit of mustard heat. This is a side of champions. Camping or not. Woo! Now, let's try this green beans first. First of all, I love that you can still taste the green bean. The green bean isn't lost in all those other flavors. The thyme and the rosemary highlight how delicious the green bean's natural flavors are. A little bit of sweetness, that green feeling, a little bit of that mustard, and that soy sauce. Again, the soy sauce gets lost with all the other things that are happening. They're just umami. There's a depth of flavor to this that you're getting, one from like the smoking and the roasting aspect of it, but also that soy sauce is giving you a jump head start on that. Like, oh, you get that warmth of the allspice that's in the Bonneville seasoning. Man, this is a win. That is good. All right, let's check out this chicken. Here we go. Whoop. Ooh, first of all, cooked to perfection. That is looking juicy and delicious. Love it. Now, I was worried about the char just being a little too much. I think when you're eating the chicken as a whole, it's turned out perfectly. It's the right amount of little bitter. It's the right amount of that. It's the right amount of that smokiness that's happening with it. That garlic tune is very deep and rich in those flavors, and the hot pepper, there's a little bit of spice, and then the sweet barbecue sauce over the top of it is a great complement to it all. Oh yeah, this is absolutely delicious. And you know, that hits the spot. Thank you so much for watching. This was a blast and delicious to make. I am loving this. I'm really enjoying cooking on this contraption. It's not really a Santa Maria, but it's kind of like that cowboy grill. I don't know. I'll look it up. I'll figure it out, and I'll put it in the comments. And if you know what it is, let me know. But I'm having lots of fun. I'm learning new things, and hopefully I can teach you guys along the way as I learn new things, and we get some delicious flavor and lots of fun out of cooking all sorts of things over this fire. Now, if you like these kinds of things, make sure you like, subscribe, do all the fun things, and we'll see you next time.